And welcome to the Early Childhood Education International Group. And this is
Sky.
my little muse, my teacher, and my daughter, Sky. And today Sky's here to help us and show us how we celebrate Halloween. So Halloween, to me, has always been a time when we get together as a community and we do something for the children. And a few years ago, I decided that I wanted to go through the upcycling way of Halloween. And so everything here today is a produce of our upcycling day. Right, Sky?
Yeah.
Okay, do you want to talk about how you made your hat today?
I made my hat from just a normal witch's hat from a few years ago, and I just got these plastic
Here, let's
flowers.
show them. So how did you put them together?
I got the hot glue gun and some plastic flowers and a plastic pumpkin with some glitter, and I just glue gunned it to the place I wanted them to be in.
Great.
And same with this dress over here. It has a little pumpkin, if you can see.
So here we go. There we go. So for us, we really love to celebrate Halloween, especially for me, because when I used to be a teacher in the Philippines, this was a time for the community to get together and to be able to do something with the children. The small businesses would come and they would prepare treats or tricks, and then we had the parents who'd get together, they'd prepare the food, and then we had the children come and they all came dressed in costumes, and it was always a great time. So this is why I kind of like Halloween. It's a time for us to give our children space and opportunity to get into process, get into art, and to upcycle. So a lot of the things we have here on this table that I want to show you today are all things that you can do. So whether it's Halloween, Christmas, or any other holiday, the concept is to upcycle. So in different cultures, as I mentioned, it was a time of getting together, especially the Celtic culture way back in the past. And so during this time, and for the weekends, for the witches, it was like a gathering. This time of the year was a gathering. In Mexico, it was the Day of the Dead, and in the Philippines as well. So for me, it's this is the time of the year when I like to gather ideas, gather things I don't no longer need, and put them together and try to create something. So the challenge I have every year is to try not to buy anything and to make everything. So the first thing I wanted to show you was this is a continuation of last week. So I'm gonna bring this to the DIY table over here. There we go.
Broomstick.
Okay, so here we go. Let's start. Shall we start with this broomstick?
Spider.
So this is a kind of like a loose part. So what I like about celebrating Halloween or any other holiday is creating a theme, the holiday, and lots of loose parts. So since she wanted to be a witch, we decided to make this a broom. And this is connected, and in this table we've got some rope. And so Sky will be able to rope this together, and this is a great way for her to practice her tie knotting skills. And it's just sticks. So there's her broomstick. And these are the sticks that we got and the twigs we got from our tree in the back. And then so this is something cool. This is like the moon cycle. Usually we associate Halloween with nighttime and the moon, and this is a great way to understand the moon cycle. Every night we can count how many more moons till Halloween or how many moons after Halloween. And then what I have to go with this are some starry stones where they get to match the moon, what moon cycles it tonight, and they pick the stone and they match it with this. So that's something that is some science instead of calendar time. It's a good way to understand time, understand nature, and also tie in that ghostly night, creepy things that come out, that full moon type of things. So yeah, that's this is one of the things that you can do, or what we can do. So talking about upcycling, remember last week in my last live, I talked to you about paper and how we can make paper Play-Doh, and then this dried up into beads. So this will just be the loose parts table that they can make. And so on the loose parts table, there's other hands they can create, and there's some twigs. And so it'll be really interesting to see what they come up with. Yeah. And speaking of
Spider.
yes,
This is Mr. Spooky.
yeah. So speaking of paper Play-Doh, this is what we have. As I mentioned, this is a gathering of materials, a gathering of ideas. So what we did is we paper mached all our old paper, gathered up all our old paper together, and we made this giant spider that Sky is gonna paint right now.
Black. But first I want to do other stuff.
So before she starts painting that, for those young children who like their sensory play, so here's just very simple white Play-Doh made from flour and flour and water and oil, and it's just plain white Play-Doh, and we painted the matchsticks. So this is very open-ended, very sensory oriented, great way of introducing or talking about or celebrating Halloween. So we have these things, and then just some plain little things from the past few years, some old pumpkins. Oh, we have our oranges. Do you want to go get the mandarins quickly?
Okay.
Yeah? So Sky's gonna show you her mandarins that she made earlier today, but these are old pumpkins that you can put faces to and whatnot. So another thing we made are these old mirrors, painted it black, and a fun thing, very open-ended, very no right or wrong. But then this is a great way to do scratch art. You can, this is for scratch art. So you can see Sky already did a little thing here. And then you can write messages here or whatnot. So, and since our theme this year are witches, this year Sky decided to go as a witch, and she's been watching lots of stories on witches, so I thought, okay, might as well talk about the little culture of witches, add in a little bit of history, add in a little bit of literature. So I have the printed words of the very first scene from Shakespeare's Macbeth. And this is the witches' chant. And so it's a really, really fun way. I can't wait to role play this with Sky later today or tonight. And we are gonna role play roundabout the cauldron go, in the poison's entrails throw. Toad that under cold stone days and nights has 31. Sweated venom sleeping got. Boil thou first in the charmed pot. Double, double, toil and trouble, fire burn and cauldron bubble. Oh, this is really, really great literature. You can't get any better than this. It's Shakespeare. And this is how I'm gonna introduce Shakespeare through the witch's chant, which happens to be the very first scene of Macbeth. So there's so many things we can do when it comes to integrating multiple intelligences, upcycling, using whatever you have, and just having a little bit of fun and getting to know other cultures. So instead of candies or lollies, Sky's made some fun snacks. And so these are little mandarins that she has made. And it's just a good way to just like have a bit of fun and not necessarily go on a sugar overload.
Look what I made.
You want to show them? There. Ooh, look at that smile. It's got double chin. How fun. Okay, everyone. So now we're gonna just have a bit of fun on this table. Gonna paint this. We're gonna paint the spider and then let it dry. And tomorrow we're gonna put everything outside. So if children wanna come, they can come and they can either choose a healthy snack, a healthy mandarin, and I'll probably put a few other treats there as well. And hang it outside our house so that we're all safe and we still all have a bit of fun. So take care, everyone. I hope you're all safe. And if you're watching this live now or if you're watching the replay, please comment. Tell me what you think. If you celebrate Halloween, come tell me how you celebrate it. If you don't celebrate Halloween, is there any other holiday in your culture that celebrates the death or the dead? That would be so interesting. You know, it's just amazing how there's so many cultures in this world, but we have similarities at the same time. So thank you, everyone, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your weekend and enjoy this end of the month. Oh, by the way, so lastly, I wanted to show you, I forgot to show you this. This is an old rubber toy. If you've got old rubber toys that are all worn out, you can give it a new life and paint them black for Halloween.
I painted that one black.
And Sky painted it black. All right. Take care now, everyone. Thank you, Sky. You want to say goodbye?
Bye. Bye.
Thank you, Sky. Bye.